What is going on, everybody? I'm Blessed Eternal here. We are back with World of Warcraft Starter Edition. Um, let's see here. What exactly do we have going on for today? I was just gonna say, where's my hotkey? We have a few quests that we were working on. I guess we can drop that. Untrack. No. Abandon. Because the Dark Moon Fair has left us. I really should have picked up the one that required X number of kills. We have Red Ridge still to do. Heroes Call to Duskwood is something that we can look at doing. Has the Halloween stuff started? No, it hasn't. Okay. So we are going to... Wow. My mouse sensitivity seems high for some reason. So we are going to go out to Sentinel Hill.
Safe travel.
And we are going to work, let's go untrack. Let's focus on those. Now, in the last episode, I was asking you people on... Why the hell did I come all the way in here? I was asking you people on what exactly did you want to do, or want to see, or whatnot with this series. I've gotten a little bit of input regarding different races or class combinations or different things like that. I guess let's break it down a little bit more fine-tuning. Right now I'm playing on the Alliance. The Alliance, according to the way that a lot of people would look at the lore without looking at it in depth, the Alliance is largely looked at as, quote, the good guys. And there are reasons for that, one of which, in most fantasy and whatnot, humans are considered good guys. Anything that's not human or factioned with the humans, they're not considered good guys. But, of course, then you look at from the primary story arcs and everything on the original Warcraft games, that's kind of where a lot of that comes from. So, we are not going to go into those stereotypes, per se, with the... Can you let me off the mount? Thank you! The hell are you people doing? I was just taking a griffin. It's not like I stole it. Gee. So let's see here. Pet journal while we are talking. Do I have a wolf of some kind? I don't think I do. Warpertinger. Ah, Wolvar. I will go for my Wolvar. That's what we will pull. That's what we will pull out today. And I don't feel like a bear. How about Saber? Let's go with my... Yeah, that's the one that is it that one? No. No. That is the Saber I prefer. So we will go with that one today. So our mount today will be my Battle Cat. I guess when you break it down, here's probably the best way to look at things. The series itself is kind of, in some aspect, at a little bit of a standstill because of the fact that I can't level up anymore. Not in Starter Edition. And if I was going to be playing in official retail, that requires game time, which I do not have. So if we look at it from that perspective, I would need to reactivate my subscription. Oh, my nose. Sorry, guys, for the sniffles. I'd have to reactivate my account. If I did that, though, I do not have Warlords of Draenor. So either I would have to roll a fresh character and continue the story basically from where I am, or I would have to also get Warlords of Draenor. And it's always a possibility. I'm not really against it. I don't want to go that way. It'll be fine. Hey, holy crap, my mouse sensitivity. So I could do that. Or going back to the original conversation is the fact that I would have to do another character on Starter Edition. So let's break it down real simple. First off, Horde or Alliance. The Alliance have humans, gnomes, dwarves, night elves, and worgen. And I paused there for a moment because I'm not sure on if the worgen class is playable on the Starter Edition or not. I'm pretty sure it is. I think the only one that's not available on the Starter Edition would be the Pandaren. And I will try to keep an eye on the clock here, and we will head back to the character screen at the end of this episode, and we will take a... Dang it! Get off my tail! We will take a look at what exactly we have as options. Are you? Yeah, you're hostile too. What exactly we have as options here leading in to the, I guess, the next half of the series? There are a few different things that we can do as well. One of the games, if you have been following my Twitch streams... Hi! If you've been following my Twitch streams, then you know that I've also been doing Defiance. And Defiance is a gorgeous little game. Put on by Tryon Worlds. I don't know if it was made by anybody else, but Tryon is the one that owns it now, if it was done by anybody else, but regardless. And the game is... it's another MMO. But it's a free-to-play MMO, so the restrictions that I currently have on World of Warcraft, for example, not something that I'd have on Defiance. So we could do that. I do have another character presently created. And I haven't done very much with it. Or with her, sorry. And we could simply do that. I also have... This is just going off the top of my head. I have Star Trek Online, which I have numerous characters on that. I can't say that I'd be starting a fresh character for that game. I think I'm almost at the limit on my characters on that game, and I know I've already bought character slots. Over there, however, I am a lifetime patron, I think the term is. I have the lifetime membership over there, thanks to an old friend of mine from World of Warcraft, in fact. We know him as Stalks. Him and his wife, Murky, they have been friends of mine for a long time. And frankly, I don't expect that either one of them are watching this video. But if either one of them do watch this video, and Murky slaps Stalks for this, then sorry, Stalks. But it was a little bit of a gift, thanks to Stalks, that I have the lifetime membership over on Star Trek Online. We all played that for a little bit after we left World of Warcraft. And let's see here. It's out there, and I've already checked. I can't use my Water Strider. So we have more on World of Warcraft. We have Star Trek Online. We have Defiance. We have... What else? Crap, what else? Neverwinter. Crap, what is it just called? Neverwinter? It's another MMO anyway, based in the D&D universe that I have played. Alternative to that, you know, let's face it, there's a lot of free-to-play MMOs out there, so feel free to throw one at me. I have not played RuneScape, but if I'm not mistaken, that is a browser game. Not currently interested in looking at a browser game for it. Rift is one that's caught my attention, but I know that there has been a few snags with doing Rift on YouTube, and I'd rather avoid that if possible. We do have D&D Online. Lord of the Rings Online, I guess, if I have nothing else to do. I have played that game, and hey, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game. But I feel that the things that they could have done with that game were not done. But I will say that from a free-to-play standpoint, the company Turbine that does Lord of the Rings Online, probably one of the best systems of a free-to-play game that I've seen. I will say additionally to that, that when we're looking at free-to-play games, I may not put as much time into them as some viewers might want. When we're looking at some of the free-to-play games, we do also have to include stuff like Star Wars, The Old Republic. And I beta tested that game. I don't remember if I mentioned that on any of my recordings and all, but I did beta test that game. And I know that the complaints I had in beta have been since corrected. I haven't played it since they've corrected those issues that I had with it back in beta. I did play it once it went free to play, but they had not corrected those issues that I had with it at that point. So, Star Wars, certainly an option. This is, of course, assuming that we leave World of Warcraft. And I'm leaving this completely up to you, you guys, the ladies and gentlemen that are watching my channel. I am leaving this completely up to you. What do you want to see, basically? I know I'm probably going to feel that way, too, when I get the results of this question. I did not mean to go this way. Holy crap. No, I did not. Quit it. So I guess this is a little bit of a micro channel update for the series. Because after I do these couple of quests down here in Westfall, I think there's one more hidden quest in Westfall. And after I do the handful of quests over in Redridge, that's pretty much it, guys. I can do, I think, 3 different dungeons. And that's it. That's all I have on this character, at best. And I know from my own experience with dungeons, sometimes the individuals that you meet up with in a dungeon, they are not people that you want to be recording with. Some of them are crude at best. And, you know, crude is not necessarily bad, but you have to at least be some indication of tasteful. Let me just go up here. I know that I don't need to go up here. I know where the next part of the quest is. It's actually oh, you guys are actually much lower than I was anticipating. Go away. The guy that I'm going to is out here at the lighthouse. So let me drop down here. So I guess when it ultimately comes down to it, guys, what do you want to see? With World of Warcraft, which we will get to here shortly, I will go out to the character select screen. I will create a new character, and we will take a look at it together as to what those options are for World of Warcraft. And if the Pandaren is available, I'd love to do a panda. Okay, so we have 3 different quests from him. And all of them are fairly straightforward. I will be... Oh, wait, except for the Chasm Ooze. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, so that's 1 Oracle. What are you, Squirtle? Don't water bolt me. Okay, and do I need to... Yeah, I do need to kill you for a quest. May as well come down here, too. Oh, dang! I think I just crit my pants. No, that was a crit of the pants. Now, these Murlocs are not normally this easy. You're normally doing this quest before you leave Westfall. And these Murlocs tend to be a little bit of a pain in the ass because, as you just saw there, they very quickly call for friends. Okay, so let's just wipe these guys out. Sounds horrible when I do that, doesn't it? Yeah, you know, let's just perform genocide on these on this entire coast of Murlocs. I need 2 more oracles. Yeah, we are not going to get all this done today, guys. So I guess what I will do is I will finish off the Murloc quest, and we will head over to Moonbrook. And why am I running? We will head over to Moonbrook. I have one of those too. And... where are my oracles? Hello, oracles! Somebody must have been through here. Oh, you're an oracle. Tide Hunter. No, you're not an oracle. You're not an oracle either. You're not an oracle. And you're not an oracle. And I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck is going on with the mouse. You're a Tide Hunter. You're a Tide Hunter. You're not even a Murloc. You're not a Murloc. Oh, wait. No, no, you're not a Murloc either. Man, why are those... Oh, hi. Why are those crabs so tiny? What did you do, Blizzard? I don't need to kill you any... Oh, look! An oracle! Alright, so let's turn this in. We will go over... It's probably just as fast for me to not swim, but... Money cap reached. Holy crap! Okay. Oh, really? That's your idea of clean... Complete quests. Didn't get my money. Complete quests. Didn't get my money. Quest giver better have my money. Alright, so we are going to head up here We're gonna go over to Moonbrook. Let's see here. Yay! Achievement get! So we're just gonna go over to Moonbrook. We're gonna hang out over at the Flight Master over here. We're gonna sign back out to the character screen. I'm kind of wondering if that quest guy is up there. Oh. Moonbrook Thug. Are all you guys hostile now? Oh, some of you are hostile. I know I won't really get my money, but... Hey! Oh, dang it! I could have sworn... Oh, that's back in a previous version of the game. There used to be a vendor in there. Of course, that was back when the entirety... Holy crap, my mouse! That was back when all of Moonbrook was hostile characters, hostile individuals. Repair. Yeah, I will sell that. I will sell that. Am I wearing a shirt? I am wearing a shirt. What does Captain Standard's shirt look like? Yeah, it's a little better. I will keep that for now. I do not want that. I do not want that. Sell that. I'm still not getting any money. A booty bag. How about I replace the small blue pouch, or yeah, that thing, with a booty bag. Murloc fins. Don't need the torch. That can really be sold. Don't need those. Heck with ya. I don't need them potions. They're not going to help me anyway. At this point, those potions will not be helping me anyway. So let's see here. Just making sure that... Yeah, so we will just go right here. Hey! I got one of those. Do I have... Maybe I will ride that next. Do I have the Onyx one? I know I was working on the Onyx one. No, I do not have the... Oh. Okay, so let's go... Jeweled. Oi! Jewel! I'm confused. I'm very confused. Panther? Fine. I will go with my... I will go with that one next episode instead.
Need help?
Okay, so that will be it for us on here. We will be logging out to go to the character screen. And we're going to take a look at those additional characters. Now, I will start off by saying, generally speaking, I do not enjoy playing warriors. At all. Do not enjoy it. So, here we are. Create a new character. I can play a panda. I might just have to play a panda. I might just have to play a panda. I will not... I think that's what I will do. Let me know in the comments below. I'm sure that at least a couple of you will certainly go, oh my god, play a panda. When I play a panda, I usually go with one of the reds. I believe that's the skin. I'm forgetting which face I usually used. I think it was that one. Hairstyle. And again, I am not going to be creating the character right now. I'm just going to show you generally what I do with my panda. It's that one. The hair color. Always red. Redheads always hold a special spot in my heart. So let's just go back to that. Plus, you know, the red matches him with the red panda fur. And I think I went with those. I think I'll go with no earrings this time, though. But that would be basically what it is that I will be playing. I don't roll the males. Let's just face it, the males kind of look awful. They really do. And for that matter, none of the males even have the red panda tail. So it would have to be a female. Come on. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. So, more than likely be a panda monk. I am open to other options there. Panda shaman. I have not tried a panda shaman. I'm not really a fan of the totems, or at least with the panda. But I do enjoy the shaman class. I have no problems playing a panda rogue. You want to see me play a panda rogue, you let me know you want to see me play a red panda rogue. A hunter, have no issues at all. I will play a panda hunter, no problem at all. Panda mage, I'll do it. If you guys want to see me play a panda mage, I will do it. I won't enjoy it as much. I'd much rather play something like a gnome mage or a blood elf mage or something like that. Let me just make it easy for everybody then. Hunter? Rogue? Shaman? Or monk? Let me know in the comments below. More than likely, this will be still a couple of episodes away from now. If you would prefer to see Defiance, for example, let me know that as well. I do have a character slot over on Defiance that I could very easily do a series with Defiance. If I do that, however, that would mean that the World of Warcraft series would either be put on hiatus or it would be coming to a close at that point. So let me know in the comments below what it is that you'd like to see. After all, if you guys want to see it within reason, if you guys want to see it, I will do what I can to make sure that you are happy with what you're watching. But that's going to do it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out quite a bit. And until next time, guys, as always, have a good one.